Hello everyone, and welcome to all in this lecture. In this lecture, I am going to discuss continuity and differentiability. So far, I have discussed about limit. So if you want to understand the continuity of a function or differentiability of a function, you need to know about the concept of limit. Okay, so we have completed the limit topic. So now you can solve the previous year GATE problems. So let's start the continuity. What do you mean by continuity of a function or continuous function? So there are various definitions. The geometrical concept of continuity for a function which having unbroken graph. Unbroken graph. So if the graph of a function is unbroken, we call a continuous function. Continuous function. If you are getting broken graph, it means function is discontinuous. Next definition, a function is said to be continuity if a small change in input result in a small change in the output. Otherwise, a function is said to be discontinuous. Suppose a function is x, function of x. So if you will do a small change in x, so you will get a small change in y. Okay, so if you are getting this condition, it means function is continuous. Continuous function. We will see in figure. Next definition is at a point at which there is a sudden break in the curve, it is a point of discontinuity. Sudden break. Let's see. This is a graph between x and y. And you are getting function like this. Okay, so at this point, let's say x is equal to a. So this point पे क्या आ रहा है? Sudden break. Sudden break. Or also you can say at this point, if you will change delta x, so what value will get in delta y? So you won't get delta y. You will find a large gap. Okay, change will be not small. So at this point, you can say when you will a small change in input, so result we will get a large change in output. Okay, so this function is a discontinuous function. Okay, so by graph you can judge, okay, the function is continuous or discontinuous. A continuity function is a function whose graph can be drawn without lifting the pen from the paper. So suppose this is a x-axis and y-axis. So any graph you can draw without lifting a pen, so that will give the continuous function. Like I'm drawing like this. E to the power x, like this. Some other function we can draw like this. So whatever the function we will draw without lifting the pen, so that will give us the continuous function. Continuous function. Let's see few graph of continuous or discontinuous function. The first one is x square. So you can see here x can vary minus infinity to infinity, and y can vary infinity to 0 to infinity. So you can see this function, there is no break, there is no sudden break, there is no broken graph. Okay, so this function will be continuous function. Next, fx is equal to x3. So you can see this graph here, x can vary minus infinity to infinity. You can write like this also. Okay, and that y will vary from minus infinity to plus infinity. Okay, so there is no sudden break, so this function is continuous function. नेक्स्ट फंक्शन भी है साइन एक्स. साइन एक्स का डोमेन कहां से कहां है, माइनस इन्फिनिटी टू इन्फिनिटी, बट y value we are getting value of sin x that will be vary minus 1, sorry, we can write here minus 1 minus 1 equal to greater than equal to sin x less than equal to 1. So sin x can vary minus 1 to 1. So this function is also continuous function. Next function we have e to the power x. So where x can be minus infinity to infinity, and here e to the power x can vary infinity to 0. So this function is also will be continuous function within the domain. Okay, so you can see from the graph. That's this function. So this function is continuous up to here, like from the left side you are going up to here, and from the right side also here. But at this point, you see, at this point, suppose this this point is x is equal to a. So you can see at x is equal to a, there is a sudden break. Sudden break. Okay, so we can say that this function is discontinuous given function is discontinuous at x is equal to a. Yeah, next figure, next graph, you can see function is continuous except x is equal to x naught. So you can see at x is equal to x naught, graph is not defined. So graph is, or function is not defined at x is equal to x naught. So we can say given function is, we can say given function is discontinuous at x is equal to x naught. Okay, so now we have the idea about what do you mean by, what is the meaning of continuous function and what is the meaning of discontinuous function. What is definition of continuous function? So a function fx is said to be continuous at x is equal to a if fh is defined, limit is exist, and limiting value is equal to the functional value at x is equal to a. So if a function at a point is satisfy all the three conditions, then we can say function is continuous. अगर कोई फंक्शन कंटिन्यूअस होना है तो तीनों कंडीशन को सेटिस्फाई करना होगा, और अगर कोई फंक्शन किसी पॉइंट पे ये तीनों कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई नहीं करता है, सो वो डिसकंटिन्यूअस फंक्शन होगा. Okay, so this condition is, you can understand by a example. So see x and y axis, take any function like this. I am taking this is the function x. Okay, let's here this point is x is equal to a, Okay, and this point is x is equal to a. We can write in terms of coordinate a f a, right? And this another point that is left neighborhood. This point is left neighborhood. Let's locate another point that is right neighborhood. See, right neighborhood or left neighborhood, we can write in terms of limit also. So x is equal to a, we can write right neighborhood. So right hand limit, but we can write limit of fx and x tends to a plus or minus plus. Similarly, we can write for left hand limit of fx and x tends to a minus. Now, we are going to check the function is continuous or discontinuous at x is equal to a, right? तो अगर कोई फंक्शन x इक्वल टू a पे कंटिन्यूअस होगा तो ये तीनों पॉइंट जो ये लिमिटिंग वैल्यू है लेफ्ट से, लिमिटिंग वैल्यू है फ्रॉम राइट से, एंड फंक्शन वैल्यू इट शुड बी इक्वल, then we can say function is continuous. Then we can say function is continuous. Suppose here, like this is a graph, you are getting some left neighborhood at this point, right neighborhood at this point, and functional value is coming here. So you can see there is a gap, and gap means discontinuous. Okay, so ये gap create नहीं होना चाहिए यहाँ पे. एक तभी पॉसिबल है जब लेफ्ट हैंड limiting value of a function and right hand limiting value of a function, it should be equal to functional value at x is equal to a. So from the graph we can write the condition that limiting value of fx when x tends to a minus is equal to functional value at x is equal to a is equal to limiting value of fx when x tends to a plus. We can write or not. From the graph, we can write if you want to, if the function is continuous, then this condition should be satisfied. Okay, but these two combinedly we can write limit of fx when x tends to a is equal to functional value at x is equal to. This is also called condition of continuity. Condition of continuity. Okay, so if a function is satisfied this condition at x is equal to a, it means the function will be continuous at x is equal to a, right? But this continuous किसी फंक्शन को ये कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई होने के लिए तीनों कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई होना पड़ेगा, right? If it is defined, limit is exists and limiting value will be. तो तीनों कंडीशन को मिला के अगर एक कंडीशन लिखना चाहेंगे तो सिंपली जो हमने लिखा है अभी नीचे, लिमिट ऑफ फंक्शन fx x tends to a equal to fa. Right? Let's take a few examples. Y is equal to mod x. Take continuity at x is equal to 0. You can draw the graph also. This is the graph of mod x. So you can see this graph we can draw without lifting a pen, and there is no sudden break, and there is no graph is broken. So we can call by the graph, by drawing a graph, we can call this function is continuous function at x is equal to 0. We can say or not? We can say. But ये तो हो गया ग्राफ का. Let's see the take the limiting, whatever the condition we have derived in the previous slide. So there was condition limit of x. हमें चेक कहाँ पे करना है? X goes to x equal to 0. So limit x tends to 0 equal to x should be limiting value. अगर हमें ये कंडीशन मिलता है, इसका क्या मतलब है? This function is continuous at x equal to 0. Let's calculate limit 0 minus of fx. तो मोड फंक्शन क्या होता है? अगर x लेस देन 0 है तो माइनस x, so we can write limit minus x tends to 0 minus by getting 0. Limit of fx and x tends to o plus x is greater than 0. 0 plus means greater than 0. So from mod will be, mod से अगर बाहर निकालेंगे x को तो क्या होगा? Plus x, a positive x. So again, by keeping the value x is equal to 0, we are getting the 0 value of right hand limit. And f 0, so x is equal to 0, so we are getting x 0. So you can see we are getting this condition, limit x tends to o minus of function is equal to functional value at x is equal to 0 equal to limit of fx x tends to 0 plus. So this condition is satisfied, condition of continuity. So we can say that given function is continuous at x is equal to 0. Let's take one more example. See, we can write for this function minus x cube by x. We can write minus x square where x is less than 0, or minus plus x cube divided by x, or we can write x square where x less than 0. So check the left hand limit. Limit x tends to o minus. See, we are getting the different graph at x is equal to 0. So we can say we have to check the, or we can write in the question only, check the continuity of function at x is equal to 0. X tends to o minus, it means x less than 0. So less than 0 means function we are getting minus x square. So this value will be 0. X tends to o plus. O plus means greater than 0. The function for greater than 0 is, sorry, this will be greater than 0. X square, so we are getting 0. Functional value at x is equal to 0 is x square, 0 square, 0. So we are getting the condition limit of fx when x tends to o minus is equal to functional value at x is equal to 0, limit of fx when x tends to 0 plus. It means function, given function is continuous at x is equal to 0, right? Let's take one more example. Y is equal to 1 divided by 2 sine x minus 1. comment about continuity. See, y is equal to 1 by 2 sin x minus 1. So from this quotient function, we can say this ever function will be discontinuous only when 2 sin x minus 1 will be 0, right? ये फंक्शन डिसकंटिन्यूअस तभी होगा जब डिनोमिनेटर क्या होगा 0, और डिनोमिनेटर कब 0 होगा, तो 2 sin x minus 1 is equal to 0. So sin x we can write 1 by 2. So from here we can write x is equal to 2n pi plus pi by 6, 30 degree, pi by 6. So we can write for x value 2n pi plus pi by 6, that function will be discontinuous. One more thing I am going to discuss. What is the condition for continuity? Limit of fx and it tends to a minus if a equal to limit and it tends to a plus x. Right. If you will find that if these two condition is satisfied when left hand limit is equal to functional value, so this is called left continuous. When you will find these two condition when the functional value is equal to right hand limit, so this is called right continuous. अब इसका क्या मतलब है, लेफ्ट कंटिन्यूअस और राइट कंटिन्यूअस का मतलब क्या है, लेट्स सी फिगर. You can say in this graph, when suppose this is x is equal to a, so when you are approaching from the left side, this value, limiting value is equal to functional value. Okay, so this, there is a condition like when you are approaching from the left side, a minus, so we are getting this functional value. So this is called left continuous. So in this graph, when you are getting function like this, so when you are approaching from the right side, so at this point, limiting value, when you are approaching from the right side, a plus of fx, so that is equal to functional value at x is equal to a. So this is the example of right continuous. Okay. Continuity of in interval. So what do you mean by continuity in interval? So there is continuity in open interval or continuity in closed interval. So first one, that is continuity in open interval. So let's see. This is a graph of x. Okay, and at this point there is a x is equal to a, and here somewhere this is x is equal to b. We have to check whether the function is continuous between a and b or not. Okay, so when you are talking about open interval a to b, so in this case a and b are not included. So a function can be called a continuous in interval of a and b, between a and b. So when the function is continuous at each and every point in between a and b. So if this condition will satisfy, limit x tends to c of fx equal to c. जहाँ पे c क्या है, where c any point in between a and b, right? So if a function is satisfied this condition, so we can say this function is continuous in open interval a and b, right? So this point will be, we can write a, this coordinate we can write b, f, okay? So at any point you will find somewhere that in between a and b that function is discontinuous, so that we can say function is discontinuous in open interval a and b. So अगर a and b के बीच में function continuous है, so it will be satisfy this condition where c is in between a and b. So for each and every point, function should be continuous between a and b. Okay. Now let's talk about the closed interval. In the closed interval, both a and b will be included. Yeah. Let's link the graph. Y is equal to fx and this is x is equal to a. At this point, x is equal to b. And we have to calculate whether function is continuous or not between closed interval a, b. Okay. So the first condition will be here. What is the first condition? The limiting value of fx and x tends to c, where c in between the a and b. But there is another second condition. One more condition is there for the closed interval at c point. In the previous slide, we have discussed right continuous or left continuous, right? So at this point, let's see here, at this point, when x is equal to b, so at this point, function should be left continuous. Left continuous. और लेफ्ट कंटिन्यूअस का मतलब क्या है? लिमिट when x tends to b minus of fx equal to functional value. Okay, and at x is equal to a, at this point function should be, at this point x is equal to a, function should be right continuous. Right continuous. तो right continuous का मतलब क्या है? Limit when x tends to a plus of fx is equal to functional value at x is equal to a. Right? So there are two conditions. There are two more conditions. When you are going to define a function is in continuous in closed interval or not. Okay. So what are the conditions? That at in point there is a function should be satisfied left continuous or right continuous, like you see in the figure. So second condition you can write here, limit of fx and x tends to a plus will be equal to functional value, and third condition, limit of fx and x tends to b minus equal to f. Okay, so if these three conditions are satisfied, then we can say function is continuous in closed interval of AB. Okay, these are the theorem of continuity, theorem on continuity. So you can apply while calculating the continuity, whether the function is continuous or not. So the first one, sum, difference, product, quotient of a two continuous function are always continuous function. However, hx, fx divided by gx is continuous at x is equal to a only if gx not equal to 0. Denominator क्या होना चाहिए? 0 नहीं होना चाहिए, right? So takes कोई example लेते हैं, like y is equal to x square and other function is like gx is x cube. Okay, so we know that x square is a continuous function and x cube is also continuous function. तो जो ऐड करने के बाद जो फंक्शन मिल रहा है हमें लाइक एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस एक्स क्यूब, तो जो ये फंक्शन है ये भी क्या हो जाएगा? कंटिन्यूअस. ओके, या इसका जो प्रोडक्ट लेंगे, अगर कोई सब जो पी फंक्शन है, दैट इज प्रोडक्ट ऑफ दिस टू फंक्शन एक्स स्क्वायर इनटू क्यूब, so this will be a continuous function. Second condition, if fx is continuous and gx is discontinuous, then sum is discontinuous function. अगर एक फंक्शन कंटिन्यूअस और दूसरा फंक्शन डिसकंटिन्यूअस है एंड समेशन करके कोई फंक्शन नया बन रहा है, सो वो फंक्शन क्या हो जाएगा? डिसकंटिन्यूअस फंक्शन. Example we will say in coming lecture. If the function fx is discontinuous and gx is discontinuous, continuous and discontinuous at x is equal to a, then the product of function hx is equal to fx into gx is not necessarily discontinuous. It can be discontinuous, it can be continuous. Okay, सम के केस में क्या है? डिसकंटिन्यूअस होगा, बट प्रोडक्ट के केस में इट कैन बी डिसकंटिन्यूअस, इट कैन बी कंटिन्यूअस. नेक्स्ट, fx and gx both are discontinuous at x is equal to a. The sum and the product of function may be continuous or may be discontinuous. Next one, every polynomial function is continuous at every point of all the real line. What is a polynomial function? When we write fx is equal to a naught a1 x a2 x square and an to the power n, where a naught, a1, a2, a3 are the constant and an not equal to 0. So at this condition, so polynomial function is continuous for every real value. So whenever you will see the polynomial function, that is a continuous. Next one. So next one, logarithmic function like log x, exponential function means e to the power x. See, logarithmic function when log x, exponential function there is e to the power x. Trigonometric function like sin x, cos x. Inverse function like sin inverse x, cos inverse x, and modulus function mod x are continuous in their domain. Okay, so these are the function that will be continuous in their domain. Domain का क्या मतलब है? Domain के बाहर जाके आपको डिफाइन नहीं करना है. Like for example log x. Log x का ग्राफ होता है where x not less than 0. Okay, so अगर इसके डोमेन में आप आते हो where x is greater than 0, so ये फंक्शन क्या हो जाएगा? कंटिन्यूअस फंक्शन. Now e to the power x, e to the power x, तो जो इसका डोमेन है उस डोमेन में क्या होगा? ये कंटिन्यूअस फंक्शन. तो जो भी फंक्शन है, लॉगरिथमिक फंक्शन, एक्सपोनेंशियल फंक्शन, ट्रिगोनोमेट्रिक फंक्शन, इनवर्स सर्कुलर फंक्शन, मॉडुलस फंक्शन, सो वो अपने डोमेन में क्या होगा? कंटिन्यूअस होगा. So just remember these two. So you can directly say that the function is discontinuous or not. You will check the domain and then you will say discontinuous or not. What should be the value of lambda such that function defined below is continuous function? जब भी किसी फंक्शन के बारे में कोई बात करता है कि फंक्शन कंटिन्यूअस है कि नहीं है, तो आपको जैसे ही कंटिन्यूअस चेक करना है, फर्स्ट राइट द कंटिन्यूटी कंडीशंस। वो क्या है? तो लिमिट x tends to a minus of fx equal to f a limit of fx x tends to a plus. Right. Okay. So you can see in the graph, there is a different function we are getting at x is equal to pi by 2. So let's check the continuity at x is equal to pi by 2. Okay. So let's calculate the left hand limit. X goes to pi by 2 minus, right? Pi by 2 minus, it means x is less than pi by 2. Since x is not equal to pi by 2. So what function is there? Lambda divide lambda into cos x divided by pi by 2 into minus x. It should be equal to f pi by 2, that is 1. And this should be equal to limit x goes to pi by 2 plus lambda cos x divided by pi by 2 minus x. See the form, what form we are getting here? The form क्या है यहाँ पे? So put the x equal to pi by 2. So cos pi by 2 0. Form cos pi by 2 0. Then नीचे 0 by 0. So this form is 0 by 0. So if we are getting 0 by 0 form, we can apply the L'Hopital rule. So we can write limit x goes to pi by 2. Combinedly we can write. Okay, and there lambda into cos x का differentiation minus sin x divide by 0 minus 1. Now put the value of x is equal to pi by 2. What we are getting? We are getting lambda into minus sin pi by 2 1 divide by minus 1 equal to 1. We are getting lambda is equal to 1. So whenever we are getting some question on continuity, first write that condition of continuity, this relation, and then you can solve the question.